Okay, I'm back. So I had to open the door, so I had to stop for a minute. I hope you guys can still hear me because it's down here. Okay, yeah. That was better. See, sometimes you don't even think of the smart approach. Because right now, my camera will always fall. But right now, I'm using a lotion bottle and a brisk soda bottle. Or iced tea bottle to hold up my phone. Never thought of it, but that was here and it worked. So, sorry, I had to open the door for the family. Didn't have a key. So I was almost done. I did Gary, the giraffe, I know that. I did the moose and music that won't make me laugh. So, that's what this one I'm on. So basically for me, what I want to say is with therapy, if it's fun for you, it will not feel like therapy. It'll feel like something you want to do. But when it get repetitive, if you're like me, just switch it up. Find something new to do that week. Because I have to do my Eastum. I haven't done my Eastum in a while. And literally for my Eastum is just sitting there watching my hand open and close, which of course gets a little boring for me. But I actually enjoy it at the same time because it does give my hand some movement. And for me, seeing movement in my hand, even if it is with a device, I feel happy that it's moving. And I think my brain knows that. So I look at it like, oh yeah, boring, but it's moving. So let's go back to the tongue twisters because we're almost done with that. So I think I left off here, but we'll do it again. 12 tigers twirled 12 tigers twirled 12 twigs. 12 tigers twirled 12 twigs. 12 tigers twirled 12 twigs. So many monkeys smiled sneakily. So many monkeys smiled sneakily. Sneakily. So many monkeys smiled sneakily. Okay. Grumpy grizzlies growled gruffly. Grumpy, you see my G's a little bit, it's the more troublesome for me. Grumpy grizzlies growl gruffingly. Grumpy grizzlies growl gruffingly. Moose munch as monkey amuses mouse. Moose munch as monkey amuses mouse. Moose munch as monkey amuses mouse. Okay. Yellow yaks wear speckling slacks. Yellow yaks wear speckling slacks. Yellow yaks wear speckling slacks. Intelligent elephants are excitingly smell. Oh no, that one was not right. Intelligent elephants are excited. It's supposed to be excellent. Intelligent elephants are excellent smellers. Intelligent elephants are excellent smellers. And another thing that this helps me do is, I don't know if any of you who had aphasia or speech problems have this problem where you used to know how to spell a word quickly and easily. And now you have to sit with the word in your mind for a second before you figure out how to spell it. Because sometimes when I'm spelling words, it's like this for me. I go, okay, let's say if I haven't used the word in a long time, like, I used the word excellent before, but if I haven't, what I have to do is go, in my mind, I'm going to tell you the process. I go, excellent, and I do all that in my mind to see which letters hurt. Like if I don't immediately know that it says E, then I have to do all those processes to make sure I remember. Okay, it says E. And then the next letter. And then, I don't do it for all the letters, but like once I start it out in my mind like that, if I haven't used it in a long time, then usually the rest of the word comes back to me and how to spell it. But sometimes, even if it's a word that I use constantly, If I haven't used it constantly in a while, then I have to do that. But it gets me to the point where less and less words I have to do it with. But because, for example, for you guys, I'm sure it's the same way. When I was working, I used a lot more words for like reports and things like that. So my vocabulary was vast. I had a lot of words in this word bank in this brain. So it was easy to interchange the words and to write them and spell them and no problem. But of course, after stroke, we don't work. Well, some of us don't work because I haven't worked. So I don't use the words all the time, which means they're not readily available for me in my brain. So I have to kind of remember how to spell them to use them. And I think it's okay. At first, I was a little bit embarrassed by it because if it was if you're texting and you like right in the middle of a text sentence and you forget a simple word that you wanted to write next, but you have to think about it. I do this a lot when I'm in transport because usually I talk text, especially if I have a lot to say. But if I'm in transport, I don't want everybody to hear what I'm saying, so I try to type it out myself. And if I forget a word or if I misspell it, I have to sound it out of my head first. So I'm sure the person sitting next to me, if it's somebody sitting next to me, is like, okay, she stopped typing. I guess she's finished. But then, like a minute or so, not even a minute, it feels like a minute, goes by and then I text the word because then I remembered how to spell it. And I'm like, oh God, that took so long. But it's getting better. I do it in transport mostly when I'm trying to be private about what I'm typing. Most of the time I use type to text. And even they don't get it right all the time. But yeah, that's just my little ramble about words now since I'm reading this. But like I said, it's getting better and it's actually becoming more fluid in my head to say a lot of words. But there are still a whole word bank of words that I still don't use regularly that I'm like, oh, I gotta remember how to spell that word. But anyway, let's go on because we're almost done. White rhinos write witty rhymes. White rhinos write witty rhymes. White rhinos write witty rhymes. Okay. Brit brought both bears. Brit bought both bears. Brit brought both bears. Brit bought both bears. Shocked chimps chide sleeping sheep. Shocked chimps chide sleeping sheep. Shocked chimps chide sleeping sheep. Brown bears barely notice nosy neighbors. Brown bears barely notice nosy neighbors. Brown bears barely notice nosy neighbors. Lava Yama Mama. Lava Yama Mama. Lava Yama Mama. Groggy gophers goggle. Oh, that is okay. I had to read that one in my mind first because, like I said, these G's are my Achilles heel. Groggy gophers goggle at goofy golfers. Groggy gophers goggle at goofy golfers. See, I would think that would be Google, but it's not Google. It's goggle. Well, it is goggle. Now I think about it. Yeah, another ramble. Sorry. Now I think about it. It is goggle. Because it's not Google, because it's not searching. But whatever. Groggy gophers goggle at goofy golfers. One more time. Groggy gophers goggle at goofy golfers. Okay, guys. Well, that's my last page, and I will do some more videos like this, and I'm sure I'm going to go into rambling and to just talking about my stroke things. So this is not about anything in particular, and I'm sure every video will not be the same, and it will just be fun for me and therapeutic for me to get some of these silly things out of my brain so I can move on for the day. And who knows, I might do this every day to give myself something to do every day that I actually enjoy. So I'm going to post my video of my candle thing. I have a part 1 and part 2 of me doing this and rambling on. And maybe tomorrow I'll do something different. All right. Have a good day. Good and bye.